I'm doing it for my daughter.
Yeah.
And one basketball short.
Did I already talk about the Kia dealership? I talked about that, right? Last time? Because just a guy wearing and one basket. The Kia salesman was wearing Jordans.
No, you didn't. No,
I didn't talk about that?
Oh, no.
You talked about the Mitsubishi one, but not Kia.
What was the Mitsubishi one?
You went to go buy the little pink car?
Anyway, I went up there, but there was a Kia dealership, and I wanted to see a Kia Telluride.
Nice.
Because that's like the new Jeep Grand Cherokee. Is the Telluride. Like reviewers can't stop talking about the Telluride, and it sells for $7,500 over sticker.
No way.
Yeah. And so I
know they're popular.
I can't believe I didn't tell you this. I didn't tell you this. This is crazy. So this is it. It's a logo is a KN.
Yeah.
It's like some Chinese. They remade the Kia logo and made it look like something out of a indie Steam game about hacking. Like it looks ridiculous.
That's exactly what it looks. It's the guy from Oakley that designed it, didn't he? You want to know why this car's so hot?
Why?
Because that fat pig that buys that, that fucking glob that buys that, that piece of shit for $63,000, mind you, for a fucking Kia, okay, that they make 10 million of them, no big deal. We'll figure that out later. I went to Mercedes, and the guy was like a total dick. So we walked into Mercedes, and one of my friends has one, and she said the payment wasn't too bad. So I talked to the salesman, and he said that they couldn't get one. And I was like, I'll take my money elsewhere. So like out of spite, they go like 180 in the other direction.
It's your runoff that's going here to get this.
I wish that on the way there, they fucking fell into the center of the earth.
This car is it's a dump.
Mm-hmm.
And inside you can tell click that seat. Click that button.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you tell.
So you can tell instantly that the things people do to try to make a car look nice.
Yes.
So these grab bars. See that center console grab bar?
Range Rover, Mercedes grab bar.
Range Rover, Mercedes, Lamborghini Murcielago, McLaren. The stitching on the seats.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna do seat stitching, you have to actually think of like a nice pattern. You can't just do fucking like the zigzag puzzle that everybody had when they were 5 years old.
The Etsy slut mirror.
And I want to say the headliner is like off-brand Alcantara.
Oh, good.
Because it's like it looks like suede, but it looks like there's something fucked up about it. Like it's like dollar store.
Yeah, the hand feel on it makes it feel like it's like a fucking costume.
Yeah, you don't want to touch it. Yeah, exactly. It's like polyester, like costume type shit. So it's just like a bunch of things to try to make it look nice, but it like feels cheap. Like you sit in it and you feel like you're in like a fucking like Uber.
Yeah.
Like I'm in my I want to go get in my own car. I feel like I'm in somebody else's fucking Uber. And there's like all these convenience features, like all the features they put in to make it like convenient if you have kids or whatever, or like the cup holders or whatever. Like some of those things make it feel like you're in.
My Kia has. So does the Mercedes have the built-in Bluetooth to the seats?
Look at that!
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Fuck? I hope you put your fucking finger in there and it chops it off. What a fucking asshole.
And buy this like hook that's for your dry cleaning or something. Like what's that for?
You don't wear dry cleaning to the fucking job you go to. You fucking Lowe's manager.
But dude, the best
high school teacher.
The best part was the salesman.
Oh.
He had on cargo shorts and the faux patent leather Jordans, like black Jordans, like not even expensive ones, like 2006 Air Jordans. And all the other salesmen, they had a polo shirt, a Kia polo shirt, and then the rest of their outfit was like they came just out of like Central Falls High School in like 2012.
No shit.
Yeah, it was crazy looking. Like I felt like I was in the fucking mall or something. Like at an off-brand cell phone store, like Alltel. I felt like I was in an Alltel or something.
You were at Champs.
Yeah, I was at Champs. Yeah.
Champs buying a chalkboard.
Look at that. You can tell the texture. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can tell from looking at the texture. Like that's the wrong material.
Yeah, that looks
fucking idiots.
Fucking shit. The Koreans have no soul on borrowing design elements. Like they don't give a fuck.
I mean, this is something I think about a lot.
I shouldn't say that actually. I don't want to say Korean.
No, it's Korean. It's impossible to You can't design anything from scratch. You know, you have to. Yeah. We all stand on the shoulders of giants, and every There's nothing. Nihil something sub. Look up nihil sub rosa, sub solus. Nothing new under the sun in Latin. Fuck, I wish my brain worked. Just look up nothing new.
Yeah, you know those old Latin facts just kicking around upstairs in your head, right, Joe?
Mm.
You know, whenever my Latin kicks on,
you just listen to New Order.
We can just go read Lorem Ipsum.
Anyway, everything's been done, but the thing about the Koreans, like the Japanese after World War II, they copied they became fucking Johnny Blue Jeans America. And can you look up 60s Japanese car?
Do they all look like Elvis?
So they all look like Elvis, and they became obsessed with rockabilly, and they made anime is just like Mickey Mouse. Like the original anime was like Mighty Man, and it was just like this little guy that like looked like a Mickey Mouse type thing. Look up early Japanese cartoon. Who's this little fucking guy? This is like where all Astro Boy, Mighty Man.
Astro Boy.
So this is where all anime stems from. It's from Japanese animators basically completely ripping off what they could scrub together from American comic books and Mickey Mouse and stuff. And go to 60s Japanese car. And so all their cars were like shrunken down American muscle cars.
Yeah.
And the thing that the Japanese did is they created this. And they, in a very short period, like they made shapes and designs and things that are on par with anything. That shape holds its own against any Ferrari.
Yeah,
and it's not the car's a piece of shit. Like you would never want to drive a 240Z. Like that thing's fucking rat.
Unless it looks cool like that.
Unless it got a rotisserie restoration or something. But the shape of it, the design of it, is
great.
On par with anything. That's like up there with the E-Type and the fucking 250 GT. All the cars.
Yeah, that's arguably the best. Is that the car
for Japan in terms of like actual design? I mean, it's up there. The 2000 GT's up there. They have a lot of hits though. I mean, they have as many hits as any other country. It's because the Japanese, when they started to industrialize and it's not a racial thing. It's not because they're inferior or something. It's just anybody who industrialized after America is going to industrialize in an American way. You know what I mean? It's what would happen. It's like
it's the blueprint.
If India industrialized first, America would be industrializing in an Indian way. God, can you imagine what that would look like? But that's just what it is. So. And the Japanese were able to make culture, entertainment, design, art, etc., all the sort of like aesthetic trimmings of an industrialized society. They did it at the highest level. The Japanese had a history of like this is what you'd call industrial design. Industrial design is what do you do aesthetically to an object to make it better to live with. Right?
Yeah.
And that's like the TV screen, the vacuum, all the stuff that you use in your day-to-day life, that all falls under the category of industrial design. And the reason why Japanese were able to do it so successfully is because they had a history of object design. They had teapots, rice paper walls, samurai armor, like all the shit that the Japanese made. It's like different from like a Victorian lamp, but it's still it's still an object that you use. Pre-industrialization, Koreans had like 3 horses and maybe a few bows and arrows, and then like a mud hut.
Yep.
And that's why in the 80s, when Korea started to industrialize, they made gas stations that looked like present boxes with bows on them. Koreans don't have.
They're gonzo.
They don't have the hundreds of years of history making objects, like thinking what's this, what does this do in my life, what should it look like?
Gotcha.
That's what industrial design is like. That's what it's about.
They're contextless.
So Koreans, they're like, gas station? What is gas station? What it do? Pump gas? Where'd that come from? Plant in ground? We go to use it to make a car go fast? Whoa, should the gas station probably look like a blender? And so, when you're driving and you see some absolutely fucking weird shit, like a donut shop that's shaped, that's like they took stucco and metal wire to make it shaped like a coffee mate.
Yep.
That type of shit. That's fucking everywhere in Korea.
Okay, a good to piggyback your point.
Yeah.
Samsung as a company.
Yeah.
Do you know they make granite countertops?
I bet they do.
They make everything.
I bet they do.
Granite countertop. Just break Mr. Samsung. Can you please state for the court what you make?
Samsung Radiance?
They do everything. They make phones.
Bro.
And I bet you $100 this is what they do with it. They take cement, which is mad cheap. It's, what is it? Sharp sand, lime, and water. And they probably used silicone particles recycled from their products. I'll bet you $100.
Oh my God, man.
What are we going to do with the extra barrels of the silicone chips? Granite countertop.
That's fucking beautiful, man.
I do a project in downtown Seoul. I have to do a countertop for over 1,800 units. We use the silicone from the chip.
Oh my God, man. You know that's like the putting people together. Mm-hmm. That's the car salesman term for it.
Yeah.
And what it is a customer walks in and you can tell instantly like what they're about.
Yeah.
And this sometimes happens in like personal relationships when you meet somebody. Like you can, and I'm not saying I'm super good at it, but I know there've been points where it's like you can tell specifically what someone's like childhood trauma was that led to them doing this like fucking weird thing at a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That right there, saying that you'd bet money that the reason why Samsung sells granite countertops is because they were trying to figure out what to do with their junk electronics. That's like a perfect thing.
They probably did. It just
that has to be like, look at that monstrosity.
That's funny. I mean, it is like everybody goes to look at it as the cheap 7-seater alternative.
Look at those fucking wheels, man.
Yeah, those wheels are
those from Star Wars?
Yeah, they look like they're from like a child's video game that I see in like my nephew.
Bionicle.
Yeah, build the car. Come on, guys, let's go to the zoo. Beep beep. Charge in the seat. Mom doesn't have a brain. Girls get concussions too.
I like how, go back to that picture you were just on. I like how it looks like the rear wheel is smaller than the front wheel.
Yeah.
I know that's just the camera, but I wish that was what they actually did.
An 18 in the back and a 19 in the front.
That would be fucking so awesome.
They did it. They were like, well, we had to. I like how they like the Kia Telluride. I love like just the little picture they paint. It's really wonderful the way marketing. I like the modern stucco house that would only work in gay Palm Desert, California. But I do like that house. So what did you land on?
I was just looking to see. I wanted to see what it looked like. I landed on a 997 GT3 RS.
After shopping for the Kia Telluride?
Yeah.
I'm taking my business elsewhere. How was the Kia Jordans guy? Like, how was he?
He struck me as someone that should be working at a gas station.
Yeah.
He had cargo shorts, Jordans, a crew cut, and like tattoos.
Was his name like Tommy or something?
I think it was Mike.
Yeah. Was he nice?
He was nice.
Friendly?
Yeah.
Let you drive it?
I didn't want to drive it. I just told him I wanted to look at it because I heard people were talking about it.
Yeah.
And they had one parked outside. I didn't want to waste his time. I didn't go through the whole bullshit. I was just like,
I can run some numbers for you.
No. I'm having diarrhea.
Yep. That's where I get off. That's my stop.